Well, hey there. So later today, I'm going to be getting a haircut and turning this into hopefully a bob, inshallah. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about my hair over the years. Um, this is actually very short for my hair. Last year in August, I donated all of my hair. It was down to my waist, and I got a really short haircut, kind of like a pixie cut. And it was the first time I'd ever had short hair. Like, I had donated my hair once before to a roughly this length about 6 years ago, which I had thought was amazingly short at the time. And immediately, like, I hated it. I was happy I donated it. I knew it was a good thing to do, but I hated how my hair looked. So, immediately grew it back out. Because pretty much my entire life, I've always had really long hair. And when I was in high school, my hair was I'd say about 2 times thicker than it is now. Like, I've lost a lot of my hair just because my health has been awful. But it was like beautiful, perfect ringlets all the way down to my waist. It was just absolutely gorgeous. And then I started losing more of my hair as EDS got worse and POTS got worse. And which are my disorders, by the way. I'll probably make another video about that later. But I got to a point where I really was having issues with self-confidence in my hair, which I'd never had in like a decade. I'd been very happy with my hair, and then all of a sudden I was very unhappy with it because it was stringy and it was no longer in its perfect ringlets because I'd lost so much of it. It was dry and cracked because of where I was living. Allie, stop growling at Elmer. Go play with him. No, no. Vaz, come here, stay. Stay. Hey. Hey. Come here. This is Allie. Meet Allie. Hi, Allie. Hi. She is a Morkie, which is a Maltese Yorkie. This is the first time we've seen her face in a long time because she got a trim, but she needs a better haircut. Anyway, she's going to hang out with me because she keeps barking at my cat. Elmer, don't eat that! He's eating my basil and lavender that I have growing. I had to bring it in because it's been snowing. Anyway, to continue my video about my hair. So, long story short, I was really becoming uncomfortable with my hair. And around the same time, my grandma had terminal cancer. And I kind of thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm becoming so hateful toward my hair anyway. And, once my grandma has no hair and once she passes away, I really want to kind of donate all my hair in her honor. Which she passed away about 3 years ago. And then I just I forgot that I was going to donate my hair when it was long enough. And then a couple years later, so this was about a year and a half ago, I noticed a bunch of people shaving their heads for St. Baldrick's. And it got me to remember that, oh yeah, I wanted to donate all of my hair for my grandma. And so I told my boyfriend at the time about my idea. And he's like, yeah, that sounds awesome. Do it. And he's like, you should do it when you come up to visit me because we were long distance. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, I'm going to start thinking about this. And so I called up my mother and told her my idea. And her literal words to me were, with short hair, you'll look fat and ugly. And she's like, what if you want to get married and you have short hair? She's like, you won't be beautiful anymore. And I got so pissed off. I remember I had the whole conversation in the backyard at the time. And I go inside to talk to my roommate at the time. And I just look at him and I go, guess who's going to do the thing? And he didn't even know what I was talking about, but he knew I'd been talking to my mother, and he's like, do it. Do it despite her. Like, I will. So from that moment on, I knew for sure that I was going to donate my hair. And so I ended up going up to visit my boyfriend a few months later, and the first day of my trip, got all my hair cut off. And it was fabulous. Elmer, don't eat the lavender. No. Animals are going crazy. Anyway, so I cut off all of my hair and really, really liked it, which was surprising. Like, I'd been really excited about donating it, but was unsure what I'd look like. But I kind of got to a point during that summer between making the decision and actually doing it, um, where I started to disassociate myself from my hair because I'd always thought of myself as, the girl with the long curly red hair. And I was like, I'm going to have to remove some of those words, and I'm going to have to not tie myself to what my hair is. Because tying your well-being to your hair is really stupid. One, because hair changes. It changes color, it falls out, it changes texture after a while. Hair is not a permanent thing. And especially as I've become more religious with Islam too, I realize that, yes, my hair is my beauty, but it's also not my defining factor, which is one of the reasons I kind of really like the idea of the hijab. But anyway, I really liked the short hair, and I had thought I was going to, grow it out immediately, and I didn't. I played around with it. Every couple of months I could get a new style, because that's kind of the beauty of short hair, is that in a few months it's grown out long enough that you can do a whole new look. So I did an asymmetrical style. I got it trimmed up so it was longer in front, and I had a fringe, and it was fun. And then in about April or May of this year, so about 6 months ago, I decided to start growing it back out. So what you see here is 6 months of growth from when it was in a short style. So my hair grows very fast. I don't have much of it, but what I do have grows quickly. So today I'm, inshallah, going to go in and get a bob, so maybe it'll look kind of like this. I don't know. I want to even it up with a straight bob and eventually have the front longer so it kind of angles up. Yeah. Because I've never done that before. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have fun with it. I'm going to do whatever I want because it is my hair and my hair does not have to define me. And it is just some keratin growing out of my scalp. And especially as I become more comfortable with the idea of wearing hijab every now and then, I've tagged on Instagram hijabi in training when I've gone out in hijab, which has been a few times now, to the grocery store or to classes, or just going out and about. I've worn hijab, and I've been really proud of me. Which reminds me, as an update to what my family thought when I showed up in my turban and, neck covered up and everything. The first thing they say, my mother looks at me at the restaurant and she's like, "What happened to your hair?" And I just stop and I go, "I wanted to wear this." As though it was the most comfortable thing in the world. Because I knew that my family was going to talk and be like, "What are you wearing?" Or, "What are you doing?" And thankfully, my family already knows that I'm weird and I dress weird. So, and that you can say whatever you want about how I dress, and I don't give a shit. I really don't. So the fact that I just told them, be like, "Well, this is what I want to do." They're like, "All right, that's what Missi does." And there wasn't a single word about it the rest of the day. It was fantastic. Now, I don't know what they'll say if I keep showing up like that. They saw me yesterday with my hair just in a ponytail, so they probably think nothing of it yet. So we'll see how it goes. I have some scarves coming in, though, that I ordered off of the Pearl Daisy scarves. Got some on sale. I'm really excited for when they come in because I got 4 scarves. I figured, if the shipping is going to be 8 pounds, then I may as well just go all out. I was going to only buy a couple scarves at first and be like, nope, going to buy 4. So they will be good for, of course, scarves to be warm. It's supposed to snow an inch tomorrow. I'm so excited. But also just, so I can start experimenting more with hijabs and see how it goes. And hopefully eventually, tell my friends what's going on. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, though, that is my story for now about my hair and a little bit about hijab and my family. I hope you didn't mind too much the animals fighting in the background and playing and doing all kinds of stuff, but I really can't control them, and I've had to redo this video because of them, so whatever, we're gonna go with it. And I will see you later. I'm gonna go get my hair cut.